You can never go wrong with Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. After watching Thunderbolts again, I want to take a closer look at my Hot Toys collection and unbox one of my amazing Bucky figures. So take a closer look and check out the Infinity War costume. Hey, what's up guys, this is Ben and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be taking a look at the Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier figure from Hot Toys. Featuring his costume from Avengers Infinity War. Right now, we wanted to take another look at one of my other Bucky figures just because of the Thunderbolts movie. It's been really great. And I have this one lying around, so I want to take another pass and closer look at it, right? Now, this was released back in 2019 during Marvel's or MCU's Infinity War movie, right around $245. It's not available anymore and retails from what I've seen, but you can pick it up secondhand from maybe eBay or another person collectible, right? Now, this is one of 4 different, let's say, Bucky figures from Hot Toys. 5 if you count the artisan edition of Captain America Winter Soldier, but it does feature a different look than the other sort of figures themselves because it has like a blue top shirt versus black, which is what it normally wears. But overall, this figure is really sweet, comes with nice accessories. I definitely like the design overall, so let's take a closer look at the figure. So let's take a quick look at his packaging unbox, right? You can kind of see how Hot Toys does this continuous great job in terms of laying out his accessories, his weapons, the additional hand molds, things like that, right? On the outside, featuring the figure on the inside. So nothing different here, but I really just like how he stands out in terms of the coloring and position. So great job overall. Next, let's take a closer look at the actual figure design and the body of Bucky Barnes here. Right now, he actually stands out to me very well and different from the other figures just because he has nice blue top shirt here, which really stands out. Has a really nice clean material. You can see a lot of the nice horizontal stitching here that goes across, done very well in terms of placement there. The inside here also you can see features a lot of nice stitching all the way around and then nice practical zipper that you can open obviously to take the shirt on and off. But I really like also the collar here and how clean it looks wrapped around the neck and how it's nice and symmetrical there. You can see here it's magnetic, so you can get the shirt on and off. A lot of nice details in terms of the zippers on the sides of the actual shirt itself, and the material is just very soft, guys, right? It's so nice and clean there overall. It's a great shirt, right? In terms of pants, I really like this military style type of pants, right? You can kind of see all of the I guess you could say elastic material that actually holds a lot of his weapons and accessories, both for his knife and down there by his leg area or shin area, right? The boots look pretty good. It is wrapped around or is held down rather by the pants there that actually wrap around the bottom, which is typical of the actual costume design from the movie, right? So a nice capture details there. Again, nice backside here in terms of the actual holster. Nice like clean sort of accessories or pieces of the actual shirt on the back, right? You can kind of see all this nice material added here, right? So all the extra padding around the shoulders and the actual lower back are there. Also on the right arm, which is cool. So the author has done a really great job actually capturing all those details and making sure it actually stands out in his figure, right? So it stands out very well and nice and clean. The arm looks very good, right? The vibranium arm here. Well, the color and paint applications look like delivered well in terms of the metallic color and then the yellow sort of gold lines that come across. There's a good job overall. The head sculpt looks great overall. Pretty good likeness to Sebastian Stan. Really like the actual face sculpting here. The eyes came out really good, and you can see a lot of the molding or the sculpt on the molding that feature his facial features, right? Head sculpt looks pretty good in terms of the actual look of it, the lines and the cuts. Coloring also pretty adapted well in terms of actual figure. You can see a nice and well placed, especially in length. So excellent looking head mold here. Looks just like Sebastian Stan in my opinion, and really like they were able to capture his costume and deliver to us very well on this figure. Next, let's jump into the accessories that come with Winter Soldier here. We'll start off with his heavy machine gun, which is the M249, right? This is nice and excellent replica of the actual heavy machine gun taken from the movie. And what I really like about it is not just the actual look and how they're able to sculpt this in the mold and get pretty much every single detail, but it's also pretty functional in terms of what you can actually do with it, right? The actual gunmetal coloring on it looks amazing. Stands out very good in terms of the lighting, especially when posed in museum, right? You can kind of pull the stock down here, which you can see and nice and functional, right? So if you want to kind of have that extend, you can. You can also pull out the stock here to the back, increase the length there overall. Also, the scope is detachable. You can put that on and off. Right now, I've put it on just to show you guys, but you can see here that just so many like nuances and details. Like you can even see the rail. You can see through the actual scope itself. So amazing details, and the trigger there as well, and the grip. and also kind of where you place the magazine, right? So you kind of just like flip this up, which is where you could put that extended magazine, which is like that 100 round casket magazine, right? So this is a lot of nice details here as well, right? Very clean, very realistic. That you can see here, even has a bullet on the very top, which looks awesome. So when you pull this off, you can actually see a bullet there. So a lot of sculpting just around the actual magazine itself, and you can just pop it in here, and you can complete the actual look, right, with the casket magazine, as well as the excuse me, the what is that called? That is the scope. Sorry, guys. So a lot of nice nuances there. Again, very excellent details. Just love the look and feel of this actual weapon. This alone just stands out very well, especially when it's holding it wherever or however you actually place it with Bucky, because it just stands out across the board, right? So I really, really like that weapon. This is his actual knife, or his knife. He only has one, right? In the movie, I don't know what it's made out of. I don't think it's vibranium, but nevertheless, it looks pretty cool, right? Nice black color paint application here. Nice and clean in terms of the molding on the handle. Has some nice weathered look to it as well. Right, you can see here, so give us some nice realistic look. Also, you can see the fish lines on the back side, and just it looks sharp too, right? So it's really cool that it looks functional, just like its M249. And glad that you can actually hold it and or place it well into his holster. So good job there. Next is his other vibranium arm. This is meant to simulate like when he turns to dust, right? So really pretty good concept here in terms of an accessory. It's not the best accessory. I would have liked maybe a different vibranium arm if possible, but nevertheless looks pretty cool. You can see a lot of the actual like cuts and lines in his arm here in terms of the paint applications. You can see how it also blends well with this material that they've used for the actual like fading part when he actually dies, right? On Infinity War. So it's cool. You can kind of just see it fading up. It kind of reminds me of Groot arm, but nevertheless, it is meant to simulate him disappearing into dust. So it looks pretty cool. Like I've had him pose like, or well, has seen him pose with this. It looks kind of cool, but it's not really my favorite. So I'd rather have his standard vibranium arm with him holding a weapon, right? Now, in terms of the hand molds, he comes with several here, right? You can see this is his standard right hand one, which is the trigger hand mold. So here you can kind of place the weapon here and put the trigger finger around his M249 pretty easily, right? Here is his open fist, right? So here you can maybe put the knife in, or maybe another accessory from another Hot Toy figure. So pretty standard there. This is the closed fist, right? So pretty good details across the board, right? You can see how well they've done the fingers, how they made it symmetrically, keeping that correct length in terms of that. And the gloves just look pretty cool. And this is his open hand gesture, right? Not really useful, but it's good to have this, and just as a just a neutral pose, right? Nice glove details here and the inside as well. Next up, we'll do is vibranium hand mold. So on the left, this is his trigger finger one. With the actual vibranium hand, or actually not as trigger, sorry. This is just an open hand, so you can just have it more a neutral pose. So you can see a lot of nice details here in terms of the actual coloring, and just looks, vibranium like paint application. Here is his actual like open fist. So again, you could put his knife here or a different accessory that you like. But again, really like the paint application and how they deliver the vibranium look overall across the board. This is his closed fist. Again, really cool to have this on his left hand, especially if you want to pose him with the M249 in his right hand and closed fist on his left, right? And then you can maybe pocket or holster the knife. And the left here is his open hand gesture, right? Again, not a fan of the open hand, but it's cool if maybe you want a static museum pose and just to have him without a weapon in one of the hands. So overall, great set of accessories for Bucky. Really like they give him, especially the M249, and just love his set overall. Next, let's take a closer look at Bucky's articulation, see how his figure body actually moves. Right, so in terms of the head movement, side to side, pretty easily, pretty loose, but actually gets good range of motion there. Side tilts are okay. Forward and back, pretty good. There. In terms of the arm, laterals are pretty good. Gets you a full 180 degrees there. Movement, actually, butterfly movement is not there really, but you can kind of move the shoulders forward a little bit, which is okay. Don't really get any butterfly movement there. The arm raise is front and back. pretty good. You can see here that if you kind of move it in the wrong position, you get that gap on the left hand side too, right? But nevertheless, you get decent movement here on his arms or his shoulders, right? You can move and extend forward and back, a little out to the side again, so not too bad. The arm bends 90 degrees, click pretty easily. You can see how the left arm, his vibranium arm, is a little stiff. So you gotta kind of just like push through that clicking. So just it's not the worst, but it's kind of stiff on the left arm, right? Right arm is much better. Maybe just the material, right? In terms of the ab crunch, you get some movement to the forward and back, right? If you push really hard, you can get more, but I just don't want to keep pushing him through like the material. So I don't do maybe like a 40-degree angle sort of a movement there, right? Wrist movement's okay. In terms of the waist, get some rotation slightly right here, right, left to right. Split is very limited. Again, don't want to split him too much because of the material. Don't want to put a tear in it. Knee bends are okay. Don't have any issues there. It's kind of like his right arm gets decent movement. In terms of his actual foot, there aren't any like side to side in terms of his foot, just up and down, right? So no boot swivels there, which is it's okay. But you can see here not too much movement in his toe overall or his ankle. So you get something done. So you can kind of keep him in a low pose, right? But overall, like decent articulation. Some issues with his left arm, but again, I think that's pretty common, especially for that vibranium look and plastic that they use for that material, right? On the back side, you can kind of see what it looks like when he is doing his ab crunch. There. All right, so overall, not bad articulation for this figure. Again, you don't really put on too many action poses, but pretty decent overall. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining me today. So we took a closer look at the Bucky Barnes figure from Infinity War, right, by Hot Toys. It's a really great figure, in my opinion, overall, and just really like how he stands out. He's actually my second favorite figure after the original Captain America Winter Soldier, one that I actually have displayed. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one just because I really like his blue like top and just the overall accessory and feel of this costume, right? But are you a fan of this costume? Or how about any of the other Hot Toys figures? Or maybe you're interested in his new Thunderbolts costume, right? Or figure coming up. But let me know in the comments what you think about it and whether you plan on picking him up. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more content and the coolest Marvel figures around. Until next time, folks, keep on collecting.